Hello, my name is Grant Bruner, and this is the first edition of a series examining lost pieces of artistic and architectural cultural heritage and its reception in the modern world. Today, we will be looking at the Bamiyan Buddhas. The Bamiyan Buddhas, also known as the Buddhas of Bamiyan, are two large rock-cut sculptures in the Bamiyan Valley of central Afghanistan. Created in the 6th or 7th century CE, these sculptures were once over 120 feet in height. Now approximately 90 kilometers west of the capital Kabul, in the 7th century CE, Bamiyan was a major waypoint on the Silk Road. As goods traveled west from China across Central Asia, middlemen and traders would transport them along two major routes, one cutting through the mountains of modern Afghanistan and another following in the valleys until they reached central Iran, from where the goods could be shipped to Europe. Bamiyan served as a hub of trade on this northern route, a stopping point for weary merchants, as well as the center of a strong Buddhist community. By no means are the two Bamiyan Buddhas alone. The Valley of Bamiyan is home to at least 1,000 confirmed niches, containing smaller statues of the Buddha in various poses. Circumambulation, or the ritual circling of these statues, was common practice both in the 7th century and even today. The Bamiyan Buddhas are characteristic of Gandharan Buddhist imagery, which flourished in Pakistan and Afghanistan from 300 BCE to 1200 CE. The features are notable for their combination of Buddhist and Greco-Roman symbols and motifs. The two statues are identifiable as depicting the Buddha by the mudra, or hand gestures, that are ubiquitous in Buddhist art. The larger Buddha, at 175 feet, as known as a Vairocana, and the smaller, at 120 feet, as a Shakyamuni Buddha via these mudras. However, Greco-Roman motifs are also evident in the frontal stance, flowing hair, and wavy tunic of the Buddha, which is common in Hellenistic art, such as this statue of a Roman man from the 2nd century BCE. It has been hypothesized that these statues once supported bronze masks, and while the color has mostly faded, the statue was certainly once brightly painted. The Bamiyan Buddhas were destroyed on March 1, 2001, with explosives by Taliban forces under the direction of Mullah Muhammad Omar. In condemning these statues in a video on February 26th of that year, the religious and military leader announced the implementation of an Islamic order in the region. He also recounted that a Western official had offered him money to save the statues, passing over the vast humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan at that time. This destruction was part of a wave of iconoclastic movements in Afghanistan and other countries, an attempt to destroy the remembrance of, and therefore the memory of, a pre-Islamic state. These actions, according to Francisco Franchioni and Federico Lenzarini of the University of Siena, could constitute crimes against humanity due to the statue's importance in the national memory of Afghanistan and its peoples. UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, has classified the entire valley of Bamiyan as a world site in danger. Despite international outrage against the Taliban for the destruction of the Buddhas, no international tribunal has been granted authority to prosecute these crimes, and the fragile political situation in Afghanistan means that the perpetrators of the Buddha's destruction may not soon face justice. Ongoing attempts at the Buddha's restoration have failed so far, most notably in 2011, when a German archaeological team was ordered to stop reconstruction of the smaller Buddha, under suspicion that they had used non-original material in their work, a mistake that violates several international cultural heritage laws. So for now, the Buddhas lie broken, a symbol of religious extremism and the competing ideals of cultural identity. Thank you.